Hello and welcome to the Gamers Health Podcast. Right now, we are experiencing minimal technical difficulties because our kitty Sadie
Kitty cat difficulty.
is laying on top of my keyboard and not allowing me to touch it. So I'm sure
she looks very happy. She's wagging her tail. That's gotta mean, like, I love this.
I'm part of this. They're talking to me until you inadvertently turn off the podcast recording.
Oh God! Please don't do that.
She's moving all around on the keyboard now. She's like, I can't settle in. Well, anyhow, folks, today is the first of the year, January 1st, 2021. And I'm kind of giving 2020 a big fuck you.
See you later, bye.
See you later, bye. I mean, as I've said prior, it could have been worse. And although I had health challenges this year, it's a glass half full situation.
Yeah.
As basically, it was a year that it gave me knowledge of challenges that I had, or potentially lethal challenges that I had no idea. So now that I know, I can address and take precautions, and hopefully be around here to annoy, cajole, entertain, and yap at you for not just years, but decades to come. Scary thought, ain't it? So, what are we going to talk about today, Rach? It's a new year. We just watched Jackie Mason on YouTube and how he was not going to make pretty much any fucking New Year's resolutions.
Is that his name, Jackie Mason, or was it Michael?
Mikey Mason. Jackie Mason. I'm really screwing things up tonight. Jackie Mason. I turn the wheel this way, the car goes that way.
I was like, Michael. I never saw him before. But the video was definitely cute. He was sort of saying, fuck everybody. I don't need to make any New Year's resolutions or set goals for this year.
Right. The new year.
Good.
The new year is for me. But no, it's a new year. It's for us.
Yes.
Not just because it's a new year, it's a new start. Fuck that. Okay. It's a new year, and it gives you the opportunity to take a fresh look, but not necessarily a new start. I want to continue with the progress that I made in 2020 when it comes to my health. All right, so I don't want to do a new start, but I want to see where I can improve.
Right, we're at the darkest point of the year. We have some seeds that we planted earlier in the year, right?
Yeah.
And so now, I guess it's, how do you say, like, how you say, they're sort of like germinating and, getting fed, and they're dormant a little bit, but, they are coming to life and sort of nurturing them.
Coming to fruition?
Yeah.
There we go.
How you say.
So, it's strange. Like, I've had Carb Quick in the cupboard for probably like 6 months now. I hadn't used it. Kind of intimidated to actually kind of make something semi from scratch. But yesterday was New Year's Eve, and historically in this family, one of the things that we do for New Year's Eve is we have pigs in a blanket. And usually it was Rach and I going out to buy them and making sure we had such stuff ready for New Year's Eve.
A New Year's binge.
Obviously, not such a good choice this year, for the obvious reasons. Wow, Kat, can you lay on a computer any more than you currently are? Oh, jeez. But
so cute.
Couldn't do pig in a blanket. However, I had bought Angus beef franks with no sugar added to them. Has some sodium, obviously, but no sweeteners. So no added carbs. The Carb Quick is it's a flour that's lower in carbs, and the Carb Quick already has like I guess baking soda already in it. But I said, you know what? We can't do pigs in a blanket. We can do maybe pigs in pillows. Meaning there was a cheddar biscuit recipe, and we can make cheddar biscuits and then kind of squash the cut up bits of Frank into the biscuits. And you know what? It was pretty good.
It was good.
It
with some mustard.
Yeah, it because that's the thing when you are.
And they tasted just like the Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuit.
Oh yeah, with Frankfurter stuck in them.
Well, yeah. Then we had another biscuit wing.
Yes, but when you are trying to do things like cut back on carb intake, because in my case, my blood sugar, you still want that familiar flavor, and you don't want to totally go, I want nothing close to it, because then you risk the binge. And binging is certainly not healthy. And if I have a New Year's resolution for 2021, I want to avoid all binging. I certainly binged in early 2020 when I was homebound after pneumonia and when I was putting on the water weight. I was probably also inflating my A1C with binging on Almond Joy and Twix and other chocolates. And I don't ever want to put myself in that situation again. Because once you start doing that stuff, you get into that repetition. So now we have found sweets that are satisfying that I can make low carb and chocolate chip cookies. We've been watching recipes on YouTube for low carb cheesecakes. You can make these foods. We actually earlier in the week,
you're gonna have them every day or all day, every day, like we were used to. We ate that way because we thought it was our God-given right and we enjoyed it, but it had its consequences,
right? And
those are not worth that.
And one of the things that I truly enjoyed throughout my adult life, one of my foods, my comfort foods, was shepherd's pie. My local pub makes an awesome shepherd's pie, and we ordered from our local supermarket. We ordered foodstuffs for the refrigerator in the pantry, and I saw they were offering a meal kit that included a shepherd's pie that substituted cauliflower mash that you make from cauliflower, as opposed to the mashed potatoes, and it was a low carb option to shepherd's pie, and it was surprisingly good. Now, and it made I guess six.
At least 6 meals.
Oh yeah, at least 6.
Because I ate at least 3 times off it.
Yeah, it was a very filling dinner, and you felt like you had enjoyed shepherd's pie. You have to find healthy alternatives. They are out there. And it doesn't matter what your diet is or why you're changing your diet. In my case, I got to find stuff that's generally lower in sodium and lower in carbs. I got to watch both of those aspects. Also, on a tertiary note, I got to watch out for cholesterol. Remember, I have a completely blocked left carotid, so I can't afford to play around with that shit. So, yes, in 2021, I'd like to set a goal of healthier living style overall. And we want to continue to share with you our challenges, our ups, our downs. Like right now, my weight is taking a swing for the worse. I've put on about 5 pounds in the month of December. And why is that? Well, because the month of December got colder, right? I'm not saying it's cold. It's not as cold as it has been. But it certainly isn't.
Celebrations.
You're right.
Birthdays.
Yes. But
holidays.
But it's certainly,
all of that.
It certainly isn't conducive to taking our long walks. Taking our long walks. So I've put on about 5 or 6 pounds in the month of December after losing. Mm-hmm. And then you think that, you're progressing and you're losing weight, and you're like, this is my God-given right to lose weight. Then you're like, oh,
how dare it stop working?
And then it's like, all right, well, at least now I'm steady. And it's like, now, oh, geez, it's reversing. Well, you know what? I got to tweak again. I do. And since I'm not going out, I mentioned this before with the Wii Switch. I've added the fitness boxing 2 into the. Oh my God! There was one with they added in ducks, and I think I.
Oh my God! You were in such pain.
Oh my! I was using muscles. I don't know. I think I won't take it.
They're sort of squats, not like major, heavy squats,
but they were big enough squats,
big enough that
they were squats
and stuff.
They were squats and bends at the same time. Yeah. I was on a commission for a couple of days out of that. I was like, ugh. But our challenges these are real life challenges, folks. These are real life experiences. We don't give you bullshit. All right. Real life has enough bullshit. You need to hear what we are doing to deal with our challenges and maybe find some ideas and workarounds for your challenges. And that's why you listen to this. I will say that with 2021 coming up, with the COVID vaccine starting to hit distribution, maybe by the end of 2021, we'll have an opportunity to see you at something like Game Hole or ShireCon, and actually meet face to face. Probably still masked, right? That's going to be the.
I think that might be the way that we live life.
Yeah, it might be the social norm. It's like I need to really get a good looking mask. Maybe they'll invest in ones or invent ones that. Protect you and yet allow you to breathe freely. I'm looking forward to that. Oh my God. I got hit by a yawn. Ugh. Sorry. So, for 2021, please feel free to leave us a voicemail or drop us an email at 10cars.tavern@gmail.com or find me on Discord, Eric Tencar. Same thing on Facebook, Eric Tencar, ERIK. And maybe you got a recipe that you'd like to share. Maybe you've got some ideas to help others, or maybe you've got questions and maybe we don't have the answers, but maybe somebody in our listenership,
we can find somebody who does.
Yes. So 2021, if you do nothing else in 2021, I want you to do one little thing. All right. This applies to everyone that's listening, especially if you have any kind of a health challenge, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, combination of the above. Maybe you don't like to admit it to others that you have these challenges. Maybe you like to admit it to yourself, but deep down you know you have it. You are not alone. Okay? You are not alone. Challenges like this are easier to handle, or easier to deal with and overcome when you realize that this is not a path that you need to take on your own. It should not be a lonely path. It should be a path filled with companionship and with people that care and share some of the same challenges and want to support and help. And that's what I like to think that we are. So
definitely.
Next week, Rach will be back to her yoga training, right?
Oh, next week or the week after? I think it's like the weekend of the 17th.
Oh my God, he got like 3 weekends off in a row.
Yeah.
Holy Christmas.
It felt like holy shit a month.
Yeah.
But because wait, just trying to work out dates.
Folks, 2021 does not mean that you have to stop progress in anything that you've accomplished, but is a good chance for you to jumpstart things that you haven't had a chance to jumpstart. And maybe you want to take some kind of training, or you wish to take some of those classes they offer online, be a photographer, a videographer, or learn layout, or be a better writer. That
whatever it is that you want to do, it's you know, especially if you have a difference of some sort, or you don't sort of think of yourself as that type of person, or having the skills, or that people won't accept you, or whatever you have to say. If there's something I've learned this year too, is that sometimes we find ourselves in situations, doing certain things, studying certain things that maybe we wouldn't have considered before, or maybe that we wouldn't have thought was some place where we were kind of invited,
right.
Where we'd have to be invited. So screw that shit.
Right.
Do what you do. If you're curious about it, check it out.
Because I'll be honest with you, if the first step to dealing with challenges to your physical health is to ensure that you address challenges to your mental, emotional, and spiritual health. They all work together. And spiritual does not necessarily mean God. It just means your place in the universe, how you fit in, how you feel at peace. And, so...
And how you treat yourself, too. That's also spiritual.
Yeah. All right. So it's all these different levels that or aspects that come together. And when you can find that balance, then your physical health often goes along with it. So we are here to walk that path. We'd like you to walk that path with us at your own pace, with your own needs. But our goal is all the same, right? To leave 2021 better than we entered it on all levels. And
whether that's just feeling better than we felt in 2020, or having some other firm type of goal in place, or intention. But yeah, for everybody to kind of make some intention about caring for yourself and checking out what that looks like for you.
So that's our kind of our larger roadmap for 2021. We are going to not just talk about physical challenges and what we're doing to overcome and lose weight and get into better shape, but also we're going to be talking about balancing your emotional, mental, and spiritual health along with that. And it's, again, not a path that you need to take alone, nor one that you should take alone. And even if you feel that you are alone, you're not. We're walking it with you. And in this case, our cat Sadie is here silently.
She's walking it too.
Yeah,
laying on it.
Yeah, she's waiting for me to go for the mouse to slap my hand away again.
Is that what she just did to you?
Yeah. Again? Yeah. She's ready. Look at those eyes. She knows. So
you're guarding that mouse.
So I'm gonna have to go with the remote control and rub her nose, and then sneak in with my other hand and get the remote control. But folks, we're going to continue doing Gamers Health on Friday nights. Also on Friday nights there will be a live stream, either with myself and Joe the lawyer. We'll be doing Iron Rations, where we talk about different editions of D&D, or myself and Glenn Hallstrom, otherwise known as Old Man Grognard, best known for being one of the the longest and main host over at the Thacko's Hammer podcast, we'll be doing live streams pretty much every Friday on YouTube at youtube.com/Eric10car, but those will go up on the podcast side on Saturdays. But if you want to participate, if you want to ask us questions, if you want to comment live, watch on YouTube. That gives you that chance. And subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you want to help the podcast, the best way to help the podcast, believe it or not, is to subscribe on YouTube. So, on that note, thank you. Thank you for all the support in 2020. It was huge. My challenges, my hat trick of hospitalizations. That's a shout out to Laramie, the biggest hockey fan I know. So I did a hat trick. I did the hat trick last year. I'd rather. I don't want to score any more goals when it comes to hospitalizations for at least another 2 or 3 decades if I can avoid it.
Oh, wow.
All right. So on that note, folks, please, we're in the midst of the world of COVID. Things are looking up, but at the moment we're still in shit. Use your common sense. Be safe. Be well. God bless. Roll those dice. I will talk with you all, God willing, tomorrow. Rach will be back next week unless she's commenting from the peanut gallery about my stupidity throughout the week, in which case you might hear her before then.
Right? Sure.
Yeah. Oh, here's my chance. She's cleaning herself. I can go in and hit stop. Folks, good night. Laters.
Bye.